Hello and welcome back to Dungeon Dungeon Delving Season 2. Of course, I'm your host Ryan Slot, and today is the big day. Old Scarlet Monastery of old, mega dungeon, all 4 wings in a row. Now, first, you pick up the key. Then you ignore these enemies, and then you go into this one. Is graveyard. Yep, it is, okay. It's like, wait, is it? Yeah, it is. Which is... It has 2 normal mobs, which is very weird, because everything else is elite, it's just these sentries that are normal mobs. So, you would think, well, okay, it is a very simple dungeon, doesn't have many mechanics. But I'm not gonna take any chances here. Because what if, you know... Okay, I know like one thing that does a lot of damage, and that's coming up right here. Or right at the start. So first of all, Howling Rune, get that weapon thing. Got that, got the buff, got the buff, got everything. There you go. So these two, very simple of course. Let's get rid of him. Hey, pristine mysterious sash. There you go. Nope. Not doing that. So, what you're actually looking for. So, these the shadow bolts here actually do hurt, and I remember on the on patch day, I don't know if that was on record actually. I pulled the entire room and, well, I got blown up. So that's... So maybe not pull the entire room. Now, funnily enough, the oh, there you go. I'm dipping in health a little. The one bug where interrogator Vishas, yeah, still has doubled voice lines for some reason. So here you go. Immediately, I'm losing so much health. Now it is... Shadow Pain does a little, right? It's not a huge thing. Now Vishas doesn't have many... many, yeah. It only has 100k HP. And the other ones will actually just run away, which is fine. Now this is more or less the only interesting part about it, is, you know, this part where you can overpull pretty quickly if you go in haphazardly. But if you know, pull carefully and you think about it a little. There you go, Torching Poker. One of the reasons that this actually was brought back is Torching Poker, because it would... This way. It's a unique model. Which is most of the reason that these dungeons got brought back. Like, it's not... I mean, you gotta think, like, why would you bring back these dungeons? It's, of course, for unique transmog. That's really it. And that's the same reason that other dungeons like Sunken Temple or UBRS are not being brought back. Because there is no unique transmog there. So, do we get any rares this time around? Not as far as I can see. There's one back there. Fallen Champion. Oh, there is. Now that's a rare. So there are several rares. I think 3 different ones that can spawn in this dungeon. Now the undead here, not very. Okay, they have the healing debuff, the Mortal Strike. Well, made of shadow. But if you have something that's not healing, but actually an absorb shit, like no pain, it's no problem at all. And you can always just not pull everything all the way through. Now what does Fallen Champion do? I actually don't know. Okay, 35. Oh, it's like the first like undead Scarlet that you had in the game. But shouldn't be too much of an issue here. Just get him. Doesn't really do anything. Little melee, right? That's it. Well, it does. You know, hit for 250. Well, 500. 4,000. What's that? 1,000 damage per hit. That's fine. And Balm Shroud. It's a red hat. That's very nice. So the only other thing here are a couple more trash humps down here. Just pull them together. Even put on some block here, right? That's fine. So this is probably the least interesting one. I mean, a lot of undead, right? It's pretty whatever. Alright, let's go. Put on a little shield block here. There you go. That's all it is. So, our last boss, Blood Mage Thalnos, 100k HP. Ha! Shadow Bolt for 700 damage, really. Well, I don't think I even need to like put on Ignore Pain here. Just slam it. Man, if I had slam, I could like spam that, but now I have to spam like Revenge, and then you get a shield, slam proc, and then you're at full rage. Okay, now I'm out of rage because I blew it all, but it just doesn't do much. I would say from all the dungeons, this is the most doable one if you can get past the first room with the Interrogator Vishas. Because the undead and Thalnos here, like, sure. Oh look, he did some damage. Let's heal it back up. There you go. I'm out of rage. I mean, it's a iconic dungeon, really, but it's at the same time not very interesting. Because it just sitting there. You're like, you wail away at it, and that's it. That's the show. There you go. There you go. That's graveyard done. Now let's head over into the library, which is a longer dungeon, but it has a lot of casts. It's like the second easiest one, I guess. Now there's only ever one rare spawning if I correct. If even. Like sometimes there's none. So spirit language dead. No, there's only one. Okay, I mean it's very simple. Very simple enemies. Just the caster and the rogue basically. Any chesters in the area? Because there's a possible chest spawn here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Large solid chest. There you go. I know my chest spawns. There's a rat. Okay, that was an easy and quick and easy one. Like 10 minutes. So now let's head over and go into library. And see what we do next. What's happening next? The library has, of course, the Houndmaster. Not Braun. Thankfully. Fuck that guy. It sounds Loxley. I think it is Loxley. See, their Shadow Balls do as much as the Blood Mage's one. Okay. Here we go, the Gallants. They will stun you. They will do evil things to you. Yeah, there you go. So be very careful around these guys because they will absolutely stun you, and they have multiple stuns per thing. Also, the adepts will absolutely heal up everyone, which is an issue, and they will run, of course, because of course they do. Wouldn't be a Scarlet dungeon if the enemies didn't run away. Now, don't be shy with your shield blocks and everything. Get the Gallants out. Either you can of course rage out of the stun, but I like to play it a little closer here and just now, interestingly, the Beastmasters will actually, when you get stunned, they will go away and then shoot you with their crossbow. Which is a bit of a callback to hunter weapons at the time. And they would have a minimum range. Which, of course, I mean, it's common knowledge, it's pretty much, but still like to point it out. So, Gallant. Boots of the Enchanter. I think I already have that, the pattern at least. So here the whole courtyard isn't as blocked off. And the archery section is entirely missing. Or, wait, no, it's not. That is part of armory. Yeah. So these Beastmasters you can just get together and it's fine because they don't do much. They have their, of course, elite pets. Oh, there's the Callan. I thought there wasn't one, but okay. So just spread some of that AoE damage. Try and catch them all. The tracking hounds, of course, do not run away. Yes, yes. Keep your potions. I'm not interested. That's a bit annoying, like... But yeah, Loxley, sorry, is back here. Not much HP, but he has 3 pets, which, well, do also some damage. Now, as I said, this is a, it is a, you know, low-level dungeon even at the time. So there isn't much in the sense of abilities on bosses like Loxley does. Well, he gives them a battle shout, which increases their meta attack power by 5. But it's a very physical boss. Like this boss shouldn't be a problem for at all for any tank class. Of course, again, DPS classes will most likely struggle. Ooh, he does. And he does the enrage. Oh, it's a nice 30% attack speed. That's cute. There you go. Dog training gloves. Now, the loot here is unaffected by, you know, your loot pack. Now, what I do wonder, what's the... Don't forget to hamstring these guys. How much would Holy Smite actually do? I have no idea. Now, one thing with these dungeons is, of course, that there is no map. No, wait, there is a map. There used to be no map. There's a map now. Oh, that's cool. I swear there didn't used to be a map. Well, thank you. Thank you for running away. I appreciate it. Oh, there is a map now. Okay, but the bosses aren't shown. Okay. Well, you don't have like a dungeon turn for bosses. But there's actually quite a bit of rooms between here and the last boss, which is the only 2-boss dungeon here, dungeon wing. Okay, Smite doesn't actually do that much, which is fine. Okay, fuck you, and your stupid. You stupid hammers. I hate them. Okay. However, I don't think there's many more gallants here. There's gotta be a couple more, but it should be fine. Okay, we should be good here. Just no heal for you. Fuck off. Stay away. Stay away. Come on. Okay. Gallants. Stupid. Chester. Not stupid. Glimmering Flamberge. It's a nice sword. Alright, I don't think there are any more gallants here, so we can actually just go in and pull a couple, and it should be fine, probably. Okay, I may have overpromised here. Oh no, no, I'm good, I'm good. Ah, yeah, we're good. Just, you know, dodge the card, and let the cast a little, and there you go. Fireball's not doing that much. That was very risky, because these fireballs could have been, like, just buff. Mana burn, nice try, don't have mana. Weathered Mysterious Satchel. Shit, I forgot. I forgot one potion, sorry. It's run invalid, I guess. Ah, well. It was a good one as well with 10% taste. Okay, well, you know what. Honestly, it wouldn't have made a difference. Now what I don't like is, you know what would be cool? Piercing Shout. Piercing Shout would actually be goated right now. Ha! Fireball for 600 damage, come on. Get real. Honestly though, piercing howl, there you go. I could get that if I got rid of... I can't get rid of that. If I got rid of... I would have to get rid of Shockwave, right? It's an option. It's an option. You don't always need Shockwave, which is fair. Whipwood recurve bow. That's nice. Oh wait, I'm dying. Ha! Yeah. I mean, I do want Shockwave. Let's have some AoE stun going on, even if it's just a little stun. I'm Piercing Howl is really only good for these kinds of dungeons, where it's like, okay, all these guys will run away and maybe pull more, or realistically just be, you have to go around and loot them in the, because they run away. Have to loot them 2 goes. Okay. It's fine, like, you don't need Piercing Howl, I guess. Okay, now these guys, you can just... Wait, I'm dying. Hold on. Oh, the one actually de-aggroed. That's... They have a limited aggro range. Usually you don't have that, because usually enemies will not de-aggro in the same instance. They will actually follow you to the exit. Or until you evade, I guess, but... That's interesting. So this guy actually just de-aggroed. Okay, this guy just gonna get here. fine. Okay, I'm gonna get the Diviner. They do have... This is one of the dungeons where the custom mobs still have less HP than non-custom mobs. Again. Which is a bit of a lost thing in dungeon design. Because enemies just have flat values nowadays. Which is fair, I mean it does give you other things to do. So, it's just big pulls, you know, stay on top of your health, keep your defensives up. And don't be silly, don't pull too much. You just kind of have to know, I mean, I'm of course very well geared, but you can just do smaller pulls, it just takes a bit longer. But to the same effect. Man, I wish what it was like if I still had dungeon gear only. Maybe. Alright, and here we are, Arcanist Doan. He doesn't do much. He does an Arcane Explosion for middling damage. Not a lot of damage, let's be real. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like, you know, a group damage fight, for lack of a better term. Well, it is really that. So he silences, usually the healer, right? And it does. Couple Arcane Explosion and a 50%, I believe. Or is it a timer? I'm not sure. He does a little detonation, and it does... Well, 2000 damage. Well, no, actually 2500-ish. I mean, I got the defensive stance. And I don't have Fight Through the Flames, okay. But I do like that the music changes when you're in that boss room. That is actually quite nice. And there you go. Robe of Doan. Now in this box you can find another Scarlet key if you wanna sell it in the auction house, or you wanna give it to Gildy, who doesn't have it unlocked yet. And you can just, well, you can have one per character. It's unique, obviously. You have one per character plus one in the war bank, I think. And you can always like put that one up for auction, or give it away, send it away, mail it. It's not bound at all. And it's the only thing that's required to unlock Old Scarlet Monastery. You can also loot these from the Headless Horseman during the Hallows End. And like, well, it's called Hallows End. But that's it. That's library. It's the second easiest one of them, or the third hardest, however you want to see it. And it's got crazy quick respawns. You look at these guys, already back. But instead of killing these guys, because yeah, I'm just gonna walk out, and now we're going for Armory. Armory, of course, being a fan favorite because it's one boss. It's just okay. Maybe fan favorite is a bit of a strong word. It's got one boss, right? It's just go through the archery section, the training grounds, go through the armory, go through the other armory, and then the boss. And that's the show. However, it can be pretty tough. Now you got a lot of melee enemies here. And they have this improved blocking thing, which is really cool, and not a lot of enemies do that anymore. But I think it's like really cool. Where they will actually block your attacks. It's like, you know, it's a warrior. It's warriors, right? It's prot warriors here. These guys are the prot warriors, and this is kind of where I would really want piercing howl. But I also want shockwave because, you know, it's useful. You can just go boom. There you go. And yeah, there you go. You got these guys together. Just block it up. Like it's super fun. Now there are some conjurers around, but they don't do much either. The spawns where which spawns where is kind of random, so I'm just gonna spread some hamstring here. No. Ah, god damn it. Ah, I didn't check what the fireball actually does. Hold on. Do it again. Okay, you're not doing it again. Fine. Alright, loot these guys, and then we go down into the footman's armory, where the footmen are, including the protectors, which are... Okay, fireball. Doesn't do much. Now the protectors. These guys, fucking bastards, okay. You think the soldiers already with running away. But these guys, absolute bastards. You know what they do? I'll show you in a moment. This is the sole reason I got the thing on my shield that I got on my shield. Come on, dude. No, it's not the predator, it's the guardsmen. The guardsmen, sorry. Because the guardsmen are absolute bastards. What they do... First of all, you have to protect... Oh yeah, they protect us, cast holy... They disarm you. And that's why titanium plating on my shield. Enemies like this are the exact reason why I have that. Nope, you don't get to cast holy light. And you can't focus them because you need to kill the protectors with their healing spells. And they all run away, because of course they do. So always check for like chesters around here. There's two guardsmen, there's a chest. Yeah, there you go. Disarm. Nice, love it. Have an evoker here. Okay, focus the protector. Keep up, ignore pain. Spare reflection. Do all the things. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Okay, that was really messy. Also, they can run through these gates. And... yeah. Add more paths, add more enemies. Absolutely love it. Can he come back? Oh, they actually don't add more. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Regardless. Red Mage Reef gloves. I got these armor crates, which always have gray items in it. Sometimes I'm not sure if they only have gray ones. I'm not 100% on that. More soldiers. 2 protectors. Man, I remember the time when I could like do this in one pull. Why do I remember that time? Because it hasn't been that long. No holy light for you. I'll slow you down. So when you run away, you can't actually run away. There goes the guardsman. I'll slow you down. I'm gonna slow you down. Even though you're the last one, I didn't need to slow there. Stop it. I don't want your buffs. What I do want is... Not yet. I do need to go to a vendor, but not yet. I have the defenders and myrmidons and evokers and all that. Now they are well, they're not as painful as the rest here, right? And these are more like, you know, you can just sit them here and just have them hit you, put on shield block, do all the things, put on my Blade Dancer's armor kit, to your heart's content. And the best thing is, they could just come back. Well, unless they die, it's like somewhere else, but they mostly come back. So that's one clear. So the next one is over there. Oh, there's a protector. At least no gallants that will stun me, which is great. Now this is already, like, you can see how sketched this is with just with the damage coming in, right? But I'm doing well. I'm killing them bit by bit. Now they will, unlike with deep wounds, they will actually not just die off somewhere else. They are reliably coming back, which is great because who wants their enemies to just, like, you know, go all over the dungeon to, you know, pick up the loot? Okay, here we go. You just pick it all up. Don't forget to check for any, you know, chests or crates or anything. There's one more and we just have one hallway to go. I also only have 3 slots in my thing to go, so... Bryce! I need a trader. I don't think I need any of the rest of the patterns and stuff. I don't think I need anything here, honestly. What a glimmering mail con. Oh, that's a PoE. No. Okay, there we go. Thank you for your service. See you around. So, last thing. Guardsmen, Myrmidons, Defenders. You know, keep your guard up, keep your defensives up. You should be fine, you know. Impending victory on cooldown. Now, do I want to already push my trinket? Yeah, that's good. Let's do a trinket, return some damage. It's not a lot, but it's like, it's fine. Now in hindsight, maybe I should have done the piercing howl specifically for these dungeons. But at this point I'm like, I'm almost done, like, what's the point, right? Almost through with it. Oh, my thing ran out 10 minutes ago. There you go. 10 stamina, 8 stamina, 5 stamina, what is it? 8 stamina. Alright, and there's champion Herod. So what does he do? He does melee. He doesn't do much melee. How much do the things do? Okay. 400, 345. Yeah, I'm not impressed, let's put it that way. Yeah, I am not impressed by this. Man, when I play classic and we did, you know, armory several times, of course, because I won my Ravager. Give me strength. Oh, what are you? Attack speed increased. Oh no. 60% haste, which would actually be like god tier at for player character. Imagine 60% haste. That's like Torghast levels of haste. Yeah, like it's just the boss fights just don't stand up because there's nothing happening. Okay, he does the whirl, but you don't even have to dodge it, go out or anything. It's not like ah, there you go. Hey, that's a plate one now. Nice. It's not even like oh, there you go. Is it good? No. I will say the new, you know, Scarlet Hall's, what's it called? Harlan, I think, is actually a way more interesting fight. I mean, Herod is iconic, I get it, but it's like, I mean, you look at it like, doesn't really do much. Like the scaling just fucks it up. I mean, I low-key hope that, you know, these dungeons will be like super overtuned. But like actually like super hard. But it's a bit of a vain hope. But for, you know, to be actually be complete, you have to do it. Like you can't say, oh, dungeon's easy, I'm not gonna do it. That's just a cop-out. So I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do cathedral. It ain't gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be something. So that's armory done, and now the only thing we have left is Scarlet Monastery of Old Cathedral. Now, unlike in prior patches, I no longer have the ability of just running to the cathedral and pull everything. Ah, get wrecked. So, always immediately Myrmidons. Now, back in the day, there used to be like a level curve from graveyard to cathedral. That's why there are all these different types, because the Myrmidons were a higher level than the defenders and everything, and they only get champions and the centurions, I believe. So their different abilities, different enemies would reflect the level curve. That's why I don't see the Scarlet Soldiers here anymore. Unless there are some strewn about, but mostly not. Get some sorcerers, which are of course the higher tier casters, which I haven't fought yet on this video. You have the Myrmidons, you have the defenders. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull around here. I'm not worried about the blizzard or anything. I'm going to stand my ground, do my AoE, heal up as necessary. Now, even the Centurions, the second highest tier of enemies in the dungeon, still run away. But I do believe the champions, which is the highest tier that we'll see later on in this wing, will not run away anymore. Or they will, I'm not sure. I actually can't say for certain. Come on, get in range. Okay, Frostbolt doesn't do much. Blizzard we can interrupt. Oh, this is very easy. I mean, you can be very brave with your pulls here, honestly. Because the enemies just aren't... Well, how do you put it? Capable. No, stay away with this. Go away, Satan. Yeah, that Frostbolt did nothing. There you go. Got Scarlet Wizard. That's the highest tier then, actually. Thought it was the sources, but it's the wizards. What do the wizards do? Ah, fire shield. That's it. They did fire shield and arcane explosion. They're actually arcane. They're actually wizards. 1d4 hit points. And one spell at level 1. Signia Cloak. Goes with Signia set? Not really. Oh, great. You do a fire shield. That's great. Oh, actually not a flame shield. It's just a fire AoE, which is nice. Kind of makes the melee stay away from it, in theory. When I say theory, it's like in design theory, right? So get these guys over here, because why not? Now let's focus down the wizards first, in case they, you know, bring up some superior firepower. Maybe not in this case, but generally it's a good idea. Take care of the casters first. Unless the non-casters are actually hitting you really hard. But in case of doubt, always casters first. There you go. Oh, and I can see inside abbots and champions and all that. That's great. Couple centurions to go. Sorry, didn't have my actually hands on my keyboard here there. So, centurions, some patterns, don't care. So, now we have monks, abbots, champions, centurions. And we have a lot of them. Will the champions actually run away? I will say the abbots will heal them. Nope. Champions still run away. Okay. Okay, you can renew as much as you want. But I got superior damage mitigation here, so... I mean, that's the question, right? Can I afford to pull the whole room, or like the rest of the room? Probably not. I think the entire cathedral would make pretty quick work of me. Truth be told. But I'm tempted. To actually... the thing is, if I bring Mograine down to low health, then... Oh well, no. Whitemane wouldn't immediately... like, sleep me, obviously. What happens if, right? What if? Boop. Okay, maybe bad idea. Maybe bad idea. Maybe that was a bad idea. No, that was a really bad idea. Okay. Okay. I get it. You, even without the stun, like that would not have worked out. But that's okay. Don't forget to pick up your key again. It is what it is, right? It's, you know, you go again, you buff up. My Howling Rune still works. It is what it is. Sometimes you know, for science, you go and you pull, see what happens. Turns out what happens is, well, the Scarlet go crusading all over my ass. Luckily, most of the whole thing is just not very hard. So if you clear out the cathedral, it's a bit painstaking, but yeah, it works. Let's get these guys. See, even this pull is already like, see how quickly, like, they will just delete my health. I am. But this is a smaller pool, not as many, so this is fine. Can always just little shockwave here. Kill these guys. Now you have to kill the side ones as well. So you can just pull here. You pull here. There you go. Now it would have been way cooler if I could actually, you know, with pure violence you could, obviously, like very much you just could do it. But that is no longer an option. Talent's not there, so you have to clear it bit by bit. I don't think I did clear it to like go one pull it back in Dungeon Delving Season 1. But that was more for show, like where is everything? Like where is everything, right? So, what insignia leggings? Oh yeah, that's the leather leggings. I don't have those. Now, of course, don't forget Inquisitor Fairbanks. Very important to kill this guy. He's basically the penultimate boss. Well, basically, technically. Although it's very easy to miss the guy. So, you go in. You miss your execute. Yeah, there we go. Then you flip the torch. And there's Fairbanks. 107 HP. For no reason. Now we will put a curse on you. that increases physical damage taken, which always very good to reflect there. Or interrupt. I mean, interrupting is... The point is more to reflect it. It wasn't, of course, part of the original design. You know, there was no spell reflect back then. But it's a very cool interaction because it increases physical damage taken. And there you go. He goes down quicker. It's a lot, it's, you know, 20 points. But 20 points is 20 points, right? So... Interrupt the heal. Interrupt that. And you're basically untouched. Oh no, he got me in the end. There's too many casts. There you go. Inquisitor's Shawl. Unique, I believe. Shoulder, Transmog. Well, stat-wise, not very good. There we go. Mograine, let's go. What you got for me? Did I miss anyone? No, I did not. He will, of course, stun you, as we have discovered. But he's not doing that much outside of that. He does have Retribution Aura, which... Man, I'm a sucker for, like, Thorns damage. It's just, you know, break yourselves upon my body, right? That kind of thing. I always really like that. He goes down, and there's White Mane, big one. Holy Smite, 424. Come on. He didn't even stun me there. Oh, you can't. Oh, of course you can't stun her, so you can't stun her through the resurrection thing. That's actually quite smart. So you get her low, and she will sleep you. You can't dispel that at all.
Arise, my champion.
It's deep sleep. And now Mograine is back. And now you gotta fight both. And there you go. That's your fight. Now if you have a pet, there may be additional abilities. But at this point I would say, well... You're not really... doing this with anything but a tank class. I mean, I would imagine, like, you know, BM Hunter or, you know, Hunter with pet period. Would still be an option. There you go. White Mane defeated. No stun for you. Little demo shout, because why not? Execute. Oh, he bubbled. He bubbled. But a bubble doesn't last forever. There you go. Oh, he stunned me again. He's really going for it. There we go. Mograine and White Mane done. Concept of Divinity. White Mane's Chapeau. And a satchel. And a potion. I hate this. But yeah, that does it for Scarlet Monastery of Old. The entire thing. We're done. That's all the bosses in there. It's a quite a simple dungeon. If you want the transmog, right? Scarlet set, you know, the cloth, whatever. Ravager. If you want Ravager, it still works. It's not great, but it's a fun thing, right? It's a fun weapon to use as a warrior. So maybe go for that. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching it. I've been a host around the South. Matter of fact, I still am, as long as you have me. So thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow for what's tomorrow? Oh, would you look at it? It's Olderman o'clock. Alright, see you tomorrow for Olderman. Bye bye.